Uh, my hair is a mess. My room is a mess. I'm a mess, but I'm mad, so I have to record this video. So I've been watching this live horse cast from 2015, and I'm pretty peeved about it because they are saying that Slice of Life is a horrible episode of My Little Pony, which is false. But I can see where they're coming from because they don't have the perspective that I do. So I've been a pretty big PCP fan for a little while now, but before that, and probably before all of them, I was an MLP fan. Yes, I was before they even started reviewing this. I'm talking like season one to like beginning of season two, and then throughout season two, which is like 2010 to 2011. And this is relevant because the episode is so good specifically because it plays off of the fan uh, theory. It plays off all these fan theories from the gap between season one to season two that you can't really understand without having lived and experienced that time because it's not something that can really be explained, but I'm going to try. So, the whole concept of the episode is well, it's based on these newer characters. I'm not really sure who they are. They're from like season three or something. I don't even know. Uh, and this random season five episode comes along and suddenly brings back uh, like Lyra and Bon Bon, which were just like background characters in season one, and the fandom just because there were so few characters. It was a much smaller world that everyone decided just to characterize these essentially exactly background characters, and so they became a couple in the eyes of the people who were really into the show because they were sitting together on a bench, and Lyra was sitting upright, and Bon Bon was sitting down like a horse sits, and suddenly it became that Lyra is like wants to be a human, or would like to be a human, and you can still see remnants of this in like Anthropology, or probably some songs like Anthropology. And this idea is completely fan made. None of it was from the show, but the creators of it saw it and made it canon by including it in an episode. And it was just so exciting to me seeing something that I saw like generate spontaneously from nothing become canon. And same with them actually calling him Stephen Magnet, the big dragon from the first episode. That was a YouTube subtitle error. Uh, like when this episode got uploaded on YouTube, and it just became his name, and now it's his actual name because the auto generated captions on YouTube, and people stuck with it. Back during season one in the first episode when that happened, or the second episode, yeah. And then there was Doctor Who's, which is or Time Turner is like his actual name, I think. Uh, the idea that he is like David Tennant or the Doctor from Doctor Who, completely a fan made idea. It's just a dude. It's just like a horse with a time hourglass on his hip, and people decided that he was from this other show, and suddenly in this episode that becomes part of part of the actual show. And then Derpy Hoops, whose name and likeness and personality came entirely from fan made ideas, and just it really came from nowhere, and it's crazy to see something something created by the fans while I was a fan end up in the show so much later, and it was just incredibly validating, and it felt like we did something, and it's really hard to understand if you don't have the perspective from the time I was a fan. but maybe you'll try and understand.